Hello, another one of our Business Warrior Dispatches. I want to talk to you today about something kind of interesting. I hope you agree with me, and that is that sometimes when we go through exercises that have nothing to do with our business, as it appears on the surface, it has everything to do with our business. And what I'm talking about specifically is that I decided a little while ago that I would become, of all things, a songwriter. And I've written a couple of songs, and you'll hear the history of it, and you'll read about the history of it in an upcoming blog that I'm going to be letting go next week. And you'll also hear the music in the next few months that comes from the first songs that I've written and are now being produced with members of my team, including Ryan Christopher, who was our internet marketing director and was going to sing the song, and my composer, etc., David Knight. But here's the point I'm making. When you go down an endeavor that appears to have nothing to do with your business, writing a song and running a marketing firm, you get insights into things that you might not get if you simply did the traditional role that you have in your business. So when you set out to write a song, you have to think about ideas. You have to think about, I never understood the concept of a bridge in a song. I heard bridges, but I didn't know what it really was or how to create it. I didn't, you have to understand, how often do you want to rhyme? Do you want it to be rhymey, or do you want it to be meaningful? I mean, what kind of song do you want it to be? And how can you get people to really want to listen to it? When you go through the exercise of writing a song, or like I hike every single morning just about, and in my hiking, I think about things that I would not be thinking about if I went right to my BlackBerry instead of doing email, because I'd be focused on tactical things as opposed to strategic things. And I saw an eagle the other morning. And when I saw the eagle, I started thinking about how rare the eagles are and how magnificent they are. What do they do? And what do they think about? And why do they fly through the air? And it just makes you, one of the things we've talked about before in my dispatches to you and in a webinar is that we need to never go in the box. So getting out of the box is ridiculous, because once you're in the box, you're in the damn box. So the idea is never to go in the box. And when you start thinking about eagles and songs and Manya, which is the name of the song that I wrote, one of the songs I wrote, it puts you in a place where you're liberated and you're free to think about things you've not thought about before. And I can guarantee you that there are things about you've not thought about in your business, in your career, that you've not thought about. And that's where the opportunity lies. The biggest cost every business faces is the opportunity cost, meaning the things you have not done for your career and for your company. So why don't you think about that after you hear this, and when you're driving or spend some time taking a run or a walk or a hike or just lounging out in your house, to think about, what have I not thought about? What does the eagle think about? What kind of song would I write? Or whatever it is that you do that would be the polar opposite of what you do every day. Anyway, we're having another webinar, repeat of the first webinar actually, because the first webinar wants to catch it. It's going to be on September 26th, and you can sign up right here for it. And I'd love to have it a repeat of the first webinar, but I'd love to have you visit with us. And Ryan is telling me something now, so I have to look up and ask him. What are you saying, Ryan? October 26th, okay. And so I'm not sure Ryan would have thought that I would have been talking about December now that we're in October, but he must make sure that he dots all the I's and crosses all the T's. Anyway, he's great. You're great. Have a great time. I'll talk to you soon.